Good evening. Welcome to this very special occasion, the Blue Eagles 50th year celebrations. And what a night you have in store. Sorry I can't be with you in person. I had hoped to be, of course, the MC tonight, but this is the best that I can do. Les will do, I'm sure, a great job. My thanks first, though, to the organising committee through Paul Giordano. The committee has certainly tried to cover all the bases, but it's impossible to include everyone on a night like this. But looking back, we must say a very big thank you to the group of Italian immigrants led by Angelo Rossi and Luigi Penna, who actually helped form the club back in 1958. They didn't know it then, but it would take 23 long years before the club would claim its first premiership in 1981. Since then, however, the Azzurri Eagles have been the champions of South Australia on 9 occasions. And I can remember helping to turn the soil back in 1992, just before the club moved to Marden in 2000. It had taken some 20 years of struggle before the club could actually make that move, and it was certainly some achievement at the time, and it came in no small way thanks to the support of people like the many sponsors at the time and the great supporters of the club. But the main forces behind the realisation of getting the club to the Marden Sports Complex were Rep Giordano and Ted Uliano. Congratulations to those two gentlemen, because Marden has become the #2 pitch in South Australia since then, after Hindmarsh Stadium, and it's regularly used by both the state side and also the national side. But great clubs don't have great players, and the Blue Eagles have had a share of them. In fact, they've had quite a few who've made a real difference. In the late 60s and 70s, when I was beginning my football journey, way before moving into the media, the club found a way to bring some great names to Adelaide. There was the former Italian international Serie A player Mario Corti, who played and coached at Azzurri. Now, over the past half-century, the club has seen some wonderful talent. Players of the year, I'm actually talking of the players who actually won that honour while at Azzurri. There was Terry Wetton in 1970, John Francis in 1984, Andy Reid in 1991 and Corey Artone in 2001. Other players of the year to make a real impact for Azzurri, including Jan Kerno, who won the honour in 1983 but came to the Blue Eagles in 1988, both player and coach. I would also like to acknowledge Wally Boychuk, who was the captain of the club's all-conquering 1981-82 sides. They were terrific teams. And what about the efforts of the 1998 winner, Lachlan Campbell, who's actually still playing? Well, Lachlan. Now, it would certainly be remiss of me on a night like this not to include the only Azzurri player to represent Australia and the Socceroos. I'm talking about Robbie Dunn. Another outstanding contributor, to the club's success, especially during the 90s, was one Zoran Karadzic, the ex-professional from Yugoslavia, who led the Blue Eagles to 6 championship wins. First as a player, of course, in 1992, then as a player-coach in 94, 5 and 6, and finally as a coach in 2000 and 2001. And who can forget his fabulous efforts in 1995? Zoran not only won the accolade of Coach of the Year, but he claimed the Alex Hastings Medal for the best player in the grand final. Azzurri has seen a succession of former players go on to other success, and I'm talking about Gary Moretti, the current team manager of the Socceroos, and a young goalkeeper who hasn't done too badly for himself these days. I'm talking about Hollywood star Anthony LaPaglia. But present-day players need special mention. Currently the squad boasts Pellegrini, the ex-professional from the Italian leagues, who won the UEFA Cup with Parma, alongside players such as Gianfranco Zola and Faustino Asprilla. And let's also remember the men who made the game more exciting over the years. I'm talking about the league's top scorers. In '78, it was Joey Serafini, Wally Boychuk in 1981 and 82, Pat DeVita in 1985, and Pat, of course, is the current co-coach of the club. And Pat, we wish you and the boys good luck in the Cup, the semi-final, of course, against Adelaide City coming up tomorrow night. Good luck. I digress, though. There are some other top scorers we need to mention. Jeff Tyson in 92, 93 and 4, and Michael Brooks in 2000, 2001 and again in 2002. Now, I trust there are many stories told and retold tonight, because that's what nights like tonight are all about. But do make sure that you enjoy the good company on offer and the fabulous entertainment that's been planned for you. And remember, by tomorrow, all your exploits will certainly sound even better. A happy 50th to you all. You deserve it. And a very big thank you to all the club men and women. I'm talking about the marvellous volunteers who've given or still give of their time and energy to the club for no other reason than they simply love it. Good luck and best wishes for the 50 years.